Are we live? Alright, that's the Twitch side of things. What about the YouTube side of things? Alright, it works. Let me just rearrange some of these windows. Everything's all over the place. This over here, and then these over here. That. I can just no? Okay. Now to move this here, and this here, and then this there. Ah yes, there we go. That's much better. Okay. Oh, my positioned. Oh, no, this is fine. You're fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine. Okay. So, last time I finished the story for the Lorenz Butterfly, the Arena Breakout collab, whatever Arena Breakout is. And now it's time to do the side things and then complete all the missions. Also, hi Kruger. Always remember, a shining beacon in a brave new world. And Alright, see you later, Kruger. We're off to do the event. Bye. Okay. So, let's see if I can do the EX version of this. Oh, did I? Oh, wait, I already did that version of it. So this. Oh, these don't have EX versions. So it's these. Just the normal missions that have EX versions. Alright, so I'll just do these first, get them done as quickly as possible, and then try the EX versions. I'm not sure how well that's gonna go. We'll just have to see. Well, speaking of which, oh hey Beluga. Too bad she doesn't have any lines. I did, however, get her special gear as a drop, finally. Just took a few more auto battles. And then I'll motion the guns thing. Wait. Oh, there it is. I still need to upgrade it though. My resources.
Resource hell.
There we go. Oh, there it is. My manpower all gone. But now, Mozen is upgraded. See, his party is now stronger. Still need some other, like, character-specific gear, but most of those are, like, Gray Zone Exploration exclusives. Or login exclusives. Like M99's, which happens to be this month's. There it is. Oh, okay. My finger is blocking it on the phone itself, but I can see it on the screen. Bunny dangle. A dangle that an M99 likes to hang on her gun barrel. According to her, it helps her with aim. It's a lucky charm. And I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 more days until I can get it. And 90 gems. Gems. I could use some more. Then I could get my 13th echelon. And then I'll be back up to max storms again. See. Now that that's done. Actually, you see the. No, I need to update my party. There we go. Oh yeah, I also got M16 the friendo in the stories ID card stuff. Hey. Well, I could get more commander stuff, but I wasn't around for all that. So, well. All I got is this, headlamp. And something, I guess. Anyways. I'll do this again. Oh, was there a story? Oh yeah, there was side stories. There were side stories. Alright, this is completely different from the usual Girls Frontline gameplay. How's the mission going? I'm sure you're working at your own pace. Ooh. Was there any story before this? No? Okay. Resume battle. Wait, no, I need to read that. No, go back. I need to read. Commander. Commander, I could use your help with the mission. So with this mode, you just pick whatever, I guess. You just start off with MDR, and then you can bring SAA this as a backup. And then you just enter the dark zone. And then there's 3 lanes, and you have to wait for... I guess it's time to do some reading.
Alright. I guess I'll do it. I'll do it.
Do it.
Deploy units by dragging their cars onto the field. A blue arrow shows which row the unit will be placed in. While dragging a unit, her combat skill will be displayed. Please read the combat handbook carefully, Commander. Tap skip on the top right corner to close this window. Oh. Anyways, picking up from there. The bottom left circular icon shows the current and maximum Dark Zone manpower. Dark Zone manpower regenerates over time. The number on the bottom left of a unit card shows the Dark Zone manpower cost for her deployment. Drag a unit card back to the bottom of the screen to cancel her deployment, based on the number of units assembled in the preparation phase. Well, it's kind of hard to read.
Oh well. Anyways, just drag. And then drag again for the next...
The orange icon in the bottom left displays your current and maximum Dark Zone ammo. Dark Zone ammo regenerates over time. The orange number above the unit card shows the ammo cost to upgrade said unit. When you have a sufficient Dark Zone ammo, the upgrade button above the card will light up. Upgrades are immediately applied to the unit currently on the field, as well as all future deployments in the phase. Each unit can be upgraded twice, with each unit...
Oh, no, it just stops. Oh.
I was in the middle of reading that.
Oh well. Well, I guess SAA will be on her own. Not anymore. Here's MDR. Really? How do I... Wait, how do I, like, make her retreat again? I forgot.
Reading.
That's... I mean, she'll be fine, right? I mean, it's the first battle. It's not that big of a deal. That...
Please read the withdrawal instructions carefully, Commander. Tap skip on the top right corner to close this window.
Oh.
After completing a mission, tap retreat to leave the Dark Zone, or choose to challenge the additional waves to obtain more loot.
Insufficient animal, unable to upgrade character. Oh, it's still there. There. Upgrade. Oh. Upgrade. Oh. Hold on, I'll be right back. Cat is, needs attention. Noise, you're in charge, goodbye.
Actually, I'm going with her, so don't worry about it.
Don't worry, there were no coyotes. It's fine. Oh, tracking. You know, our cat is an outdoorsy cat. Well, inside-outside cat. Indoor-outdoor cat. Not inside-outside. Yeah, sometimes we get coyotes here, and I have to scare them off with a shovel. It's only ever happened once. But I'll do it again if I have to. Anyways, when we get to this part, we need to get more cost. Which means that we get rid of the least amount of quantity. Get these with the higher quantity. There we go. Return to preparation. We don't need SAA anymore. What we do need is a sniper rifle. E. Enter Dark Zone. Sniper. Let's pick them off from a distance. Easy. There we go. Give her some backup. Sniper is the strongest. Go MDR. Also known as Kuro in the story. Need more ammo. Alright, time to take care of the rest of them. Upgrade. E. Battle success. Alright, give it that, and you can get 40, 43, oh, 52. Get rid of the 39s. 52, 51, 51. Need to make more room for the 43s. And the 47s. More 47s. Yeah, that should be good. Now we should get more backpack space. You can purchase Dark Zone parts. You can use you can use Dark Zone parts to purchase supplies. Or you can just get more backpack space. Oh wait, I don't have enough. Close there. So. Oh wait, I forgot to sell. Oh, that's why. Backpack space. And swap you out for 4 shiki or yon shiki. Type 4 Japanese. What if we just got more snipers?
I mean, they're cost effective.
True. Only 4 cost. It's not like a machine gun or a shotgun where they're like 5 cost. And they can pick them off from a distance. Not enough manpower. All the snipers. Here we go. Also got a Molotov. This is the cheese. Just get all snipers. Wait, can I use them later? Oh, right, I can. Oops. MBR, get in there and support them. There we go. Hey. I'm gonna get cheesed. Well, definitely get rid of that one. That's not enough. Day 2 and day 1. There we go. Hey. Okay, I need to go back to the tutorial. How do I do this again? Alright, time to read again.
Drag a unit card back to the bottom of the screen to cancel her deployment. Based on the number of units assembled in the preparation phase, each unit can be deployed up to 3 times per battle.
Oh, there's no way to retreat them. Okay, never mind. Battle failed.
In other words, there's no way to call them back once they're out.
Oh well. Terminate. Noise. Oh, that's not... Okay, this is the one. New Blade Chronicles 2. A new job came... A new job just came in. How well do you get along with the locals? Confirm start. Oh, wait. There was a story to this. Can I just view the story? Oh. Maybe on this? Why don't we go back to the story on this one? Wait. Oh well. I can read the rest of the story on the sides here. Maybe this is the story. E1, the unexpected suspect. Terminate. Alright.
Strange. They shouldn't be in a coma. Where exactly did you find them?
Just east of the medical outpost, not far from here. My sister and I found them laying by the road.
There aren't any serious injuries. It doesn't make any sense. It's almost like they're faking it.
Look, their hand just moved. Huh?
This is a crude medical outpost. Part of the ceiling plaster is peeling, and a bag of glucose hangs from the metal rack nearby, slowly dripping into an IV. Where am I? This is the Mangrove Valley Medical Camp. Are you feeling any discomfort?
Ah!
The doctor pulls open the commander's eyelids and shines the flashlight into check. Doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. Do you remember who you are, or how you lost consciousness? I'm an operator. I was walking along the road when someone hit me from behind. After that, nothing. If I didn't wake up soon, I would have blown my cover. Could just be a head injury. Better stay here for observation for a while. Susan, take good care of them. Fetch me if there's any issue. I'm going to check on the other patients. The doctor leaves. A young girl, about 11 or 12, remains at the bedside, expertly checking the commander's IV line.
Oh, hi, Susan. Well, she really is just a little girl. Small. This glucose strip will take another half hour to finish. If you're tired, you can rest a bit. Hey, hold on. This glucose strip will take another half hour to finish. If you're tired, you can rest a bit. I'll come get you later.
No, it's fine. I think I've slept enough. Were you the one who brought me here?
Yes. Wait. Yes. You were unconscious by the road. My sister Tess and I found you.
Thank you. The girl's clothes are patched in several places. They are well worn, but very clean. The collar is frayed from repeated washing. Could you tell me more about this place? I don't know anything about the medical camp. Thanks. I think I have a general idea of how things work around here now. Right. Earlier you mentioned that a doctor was transferred from a big city hospital to help out here. Do you think he could take a look at me? I'm uneasy not knowing why I passed out.
You must mean Dr. Lorenz. Actually, you must mean Dr. Lorenz. Actually, something happened to him recently. The new doctor hasn't arrived yet.
Something happened.
Yeah, last week, he got drunk one night and accidentally fell into the pond. By the time we found him, it was too late.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's awful. I didn't expect something like that. Dr. Lorenz must have been beloved here, giving up city life to support this place.
Yes, he helped us a lot over the years.
He sounds like someone truly admirable. Did he found this medical outpost?
Oh, no. It was Dr. Evita.
Evita?
Yes, Dr. Evita established this medical camp. She also saved my sister and me and brought us here.
When Susan speaks of her savior, her voice quickens with emotion.
My sister and I are orphans. We were starving when Dr. Evita rescued us and brought us here. We usually help out with chores. Ah, I almost forgot.
Susan grabs a messy stack of papers from a nearby desk and rushes toward the door.
I've got other things to do. You get some rest. I'll be back before it's time to change your bandages.
Wait! The commander points to a red envelope that's fallen to the floor, stained with dark, brownish smudges. You dropped this.
Oh, thank you. I'm off now. Shout for me if you need anything.
Susan picks up the red envelope and tucks it into the messy pile of papers, then hurries out of the ward. Evita? Coincidence?
I think not. No angel.
The next day. Don't walk for too long, and don't push yourself. If you feel unwell, come back right away. Got it. Thanks. The commander leaves the ward under the doctor's watchful gaze and steps outside the medical camp. Tents have been set up around the station to house the staff and their families. Over time, the area has grown into a rough settlement, sheltering not only workers, but many homeless people like Susan. Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the pond?
Woman! The pond?
The commander stops a woman, carrying a tray stacked neatly with medical supplies. She's heading toward the medical outpost.
There's a pond to the north. But unless it's important, I'd stay away. Someone drowned there recently.
Someone drowned?
You must be new here. Early last week, someone found Dr. Lorenz from the medical camp drowned in that pond.
That's tragic.
Tragic?
The woman raises an eyebrow scornfully. She leans in and lowers her voice.
Oh. Good riddance, if you ask me. He might look like a kind-hearted dog. Wait, hold on. Good riddance, if you ask me. He might look like a kind-hearted... Oh, he might look like a kind-hearted doctor, but he was actually a selfish, greedy man.
Well, what do you do? The commander tries to press her more, but the woman shakes her head, steps back, and turns to leave.
No one believes it. No one wants to believe it. If you insist on going, head out to the north exit, then turn right when you see a pine tree split by lightning. Oh wow. Lightning. Oh, this is pretty.
This is a small pond, surrounded by trees. No one else is in sight. Plunk. The commander tosses a rock into the water to test the depth. The water by the shore isn't deep enough to drown an adult. Sure, drunken disorientation is possible. They glance back toward the medical outpost. Lorenz was supposedly walking home alone after drinking, but the info I gathered is right. He wouldn't even pass by this pond on the way. A branch snaps in the woods behind them. Someone's there. Who's there? A middle-aged man, caught spying, reluctantly steps out from behind a tree. Hey, what are you doing skulking around? I've been watching you. The man picks up a dead branch and grips it like a weapon. He waves it at the commander, hollering loudly. The commander doesn't respond. They step forward. The man freezes, then swings the branch toward the commander's head. Ah! He doesn't see what happens. All he feels is a sharp pain in his right arm. The stick slips from his hand. His world spins, and by the time he realizes it, he's pinned to the ground, arms locked behind him. Ow, 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 easy. Take it easy. Talk. Why are you tailing me? Let me go. Just a little. I saw you asking around about Lorenz, and then you came here, sneaking around. Okay, I'll talk. You're investigating Lorenz's death, right? I have a lead. Lorenz was murdered. By whom? Evina. It was Evina.
Evina? I mean, he doesn't sound like a very good doctor, so maybe there's a good reason for it.
Now released, the man sits across from the commander by the lakeside. Evita? Which Evita? A doctor. She's the one who built the medical camp, got people, supplies, funding, all her doing. But she hardly comes here. Lorenz handled most of the operations, treatments, and purchases. Purchases? Yeah, you know how procurement works. People skim a little off the top. Nothing serious, right? The commander toys with the stick that the man had wielded. The commander toys with the stick that the man had wielded as a weapon, tapping it in their palm without commenting. Uh, anyway, Evita came by not long ago and found out. They had a huge falling out. Soon after, Lorenz said he was going back to Morelos, and then he was found dead in the pond. Drowned? Huh, that water's barely knee-deep. No way he just drowned. So I'm sure he was killed, and the only one with real beef with him is Evita. And how do you know this? Did you see it happen? Well, no.
No.
But who else would have done it? Everyone knew Lorenz was skimming, but no one cared. They didn't want to ruin someone else's cut. But Evita wasn't like that. Lorenz was stealing her money. Word is she's planning to donate another batch of equipment soon. That's ground camp. 2 weeks ago when Evita was here, they got into a shouting match, loud enough for everyone to hear. I'll confirm it myself. But how do you know all this? The commander slams the stick into the soft earth, burying it half a meter deep. I'll talk. Please don't hit me. Lorenz needed help with the skim. I helped a little. Just a little bit. He got the lion's share. That's all I know. I swear. Look. Go. And keep your mouth shut. The man scrambles to his feet, bowing and scraping with a sheepish grin. He doesn't even bother picking up the shoe he lost earlier. He just turns and bolts. Evita. 2 weeks ago, huh?
Alright, next story. E2, the unfading white garb. Why aren't they back yet?
It's already evening when the commander returns to the ward and sees Susan standing by the empty bed, clearly annoyed. Ahem.
Where did you go? It's dangerous to wander off alone in your condition. What if you passed out again somewhere by the road?
I actually feel much better now. No problem. I actually feel better now. No, I promise I'll stay here and complete the 3-day observation. Seeing Susan put her hand on her hips again, the commander quickly changes their tone. By the way, you said you and your sister were saved by Evita. Does she come visit you?
Of course. But Dr. Evita is very busy. She only comes by every few months. Last time was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks? That is quite a while.
It's not. Dr. Evita has many important things to do. When she doesn't visit us, she's probably out there helping others. We don't mind at all. Besides, every time she visits, she brings us gifts.
Susan pulls out a small booklet from her pocket. The green cover reads, Home-Based Medical Care.
Oh. See? She brought me this last time. Plus a reading book for my sister.
Home-based medical care? Are you planning to become a doctor too?
Of course. I want to be just like Dr. Evita. You have no idea what a good person she is.
It's a rundown warehouse. The glass on the windows has long since shattered. The wind whistles coldly through the cracks. In the corner lie some filthy cardboard boxes. 2 young girls squat there, tearing the cardboard into small pieces.
Feeling warmer? Feeling warmer now? Stuff the cardboard under your clothes. It helps block the wind. Oh, she's even smaller. Sis, I'm hungry. Let's light a fire and sleep early. When we wake up, it'll be tomorrow, and we can eat something then.
Susan stows a piece of dry bread away behind her and helps her sister arrange the bedding. Just a pile of cardboard, topped with a rough burlap sack.
But we still have bread. That's for tomorrow, Tess. It's too cold outside. There aren't many people on the road. You have to make it last.
With frostbitten hands, she strokes her sister's head. Just as Susan turns to light the fire, the door opens.
My car broke down. May I stay here for the night? Can we really live here? Of course. This place is going to be a medical outpost soon. Lots of people will come. A medical outpost?
With a little girl on each side holding her hands, Evita walks through the half-constructed medical outpost. Tents and modular container rooms are being set up. Workers unload crates of medical and daily supplies from trucks. There you are, Dr. Evita. We're making good progress. Some of the consultation rooms are already usable. Staff are gradually arriving too. In less than a week, we'll be able to start treating patients from the area.
Great work, everyone. Where's the consultation room?
After sterilizing the tweezers, Evita gently shakes Susan's hand. The frostbitten skin has fused with the torn fabric of her worn gloves.
Don't be afraid. I'm not.
She says this, but the sharp tip of the tweezers draw near. Susan's left hand clenches hard on her thigh, trying to divert the pain.
Fix this!
Her younger sister's voice wavers as she fights back a sob. A thought occurs to Evita. She puts the tweezers down and rummages through a messy supply box, pulling out a bag of 5% glucose solution. She carefully cuts a hole, snips a tube, and inserts it into the bag. Then she hands the improvised sugared drink to Susan.
Drink it. I don't have candy, but I have this. Sugar water. Glucose water.
Susan, Tess, it's been over a month. Are you getting used to things here?
We are. Thank you for taking care of us.
Well, since Evita left you in my care, I have to do my best.
When will Dr. Evita come back?
Soon, I think. She said she'll be bringing a colleague from the hospital, someone named Lorenz. He'll be in charge here from now on.
So we won't see her anymore?
Well, I'm not sure about that.
What are you all talking about? Evita!
Tess runs over and hugs Evita's leg as she steps down from a jeep.
Tess, mind your manners. Hello, Dr. Evita. Dr. Lorenz is already in the consultation room. Please head over when you can.
All right. Evita crouches to eye level with Tess, who barely reaches her thigh. She tidies the girl's hair, then pulls Susan close and fishes out a shiny object from her pocket.
Look, what's this? I don't know. I've never seen it.
Evita slowly curls her hand into a fist. A pink candy wrapped in cellophane slides down and falls to the ground, catching the sunlight with a dazzling glint.
Sis. Oh, it's candy. It's sweet. Just peel off the wrapper and you can eat it. I brought a lot this time.
Evita pulls out all the candies in her pocket and stuffs them into the girl's hands. Beep.
Beep beep. Honk honk.
The jeep behind them honks. Evita stands up.
Be good here and listen to the grown-ups. When will you come back? Tess.
Susan pulls her sister off Evita's leg. Little Tess pouts in protest.
I don't know. Maybe in a few weeks. Maybe a few months. Maybe never.
Beep. The jeep honks again. The driver's face is obscured by the tinted window.
Don't wait for me.
Evita walks into the passenger seat, opens the door, and is just about to get in.
Dr. Evita! I want to become a doctor just like you.
From a distance, Susan shouts loudly. Evita's face stiffens, but her eyes betray a hint of a smile.
All right. I understand.
The jeep drives off, taking Evita with it. Just before the door closes, Susan glimpses the driver, a man with a covered face, in camouflage gear and a helmet. His exposed right hand is covered in burn scars. He looks just like many of the silent, hurried people she's seen before in the dark zone.
Oh. Anyway, I've applied to become an intern at a hospital in Marvelos. If everything goes well, I'll become a doctor too. Big sis!
A blonde girl shorter than Susan walks in, holding a crudely stitched doll.
The doctor asked me to check if you're finished with yesterday's paperwork. Tell him it's all done.
Is this your sister?
Hello, my name is Tess.
Do you want to be a doctor too?
I'm not sure yet, but I want to stay with my sister. If she wants to be a doctor, then I'll go too. Alright, run along now.
Tess hugs the doll and skips out. Susan stays beside the commander's bed, flipping through the last 2 days of medical records.
Aside from some glucose, there hasn't been much treatment. Are you sure you don't know what caused you to faint?
I really don't. Honestly, I don't think I need to be lying here anymore.
No way! If only Dr. Lorenz were still here, he would definitely be able to figure out what's wrong with you.
Speaking of Dr. Lorenz, I heard he and Dr. Evita didn't get along.
How did you know that?
Susan blurts out instinctively, then quickly covers her mouth, realizing she said too much.
Uh-oh.
So it's true. Aren't they colleagues? Why the conflict?
I don't really know either. I mean, they didn't have any chances to meet.
I heard they had an argument 2 weeks ago.
How do you know all this? Well, it's true. I went to deliver something to Dr. Lawrence's place that day. I heard 2 people arguing inside. One of them did sound like Dr. Evita.
You didn't see her?
No, I didn't go in. Dr. Evita didn't notify anyone before her visit that time, and she left quickly. I didn't see her. Just heard from others that she'd been here.
Do you know why they were arguing? Don't tell me it was a lover's spat.
Of course not.
Susan slaps the commander's bed in anger, her lips pouting again.
I heard something about documents and evidence. Definitely not anything that silly.
Alright, that was my bad. I apologize.
Ooh, no power mode. Alright, my phone's gonna get even hotter now. Time to plug this in and charge it. Battery be charged. There we go.
I apologize for the low battery.
No, it's not your fault. I didn't charge it earlier. Just lie there quietly. I got lots of other patients to take care of. I'll come back later.
Susan picks up a tray of nursing supplies and storms out, nearly bumping into the doctor entering for rounds. What's with her? Nothing. Probably just a bit overwhelmed by all the work.
Jeez, what's her problem?
Oh, by the way, how do I get to Dr. Lawrence's residence?
Why do you want to go to his house?
For evidence.
E3, glistening ashes. Meanwhile, at Dr. Lawrence's house, did we just break in, or did they just let us in? Whatever.
Night falls. The commander quietly Night falls. The commander quietly slips into Lawrence's residence. Out of respect, the room has been left untouched since Lawrence's death, awaiting hospital staff to come and sort through the deceased's belongings. What a mess. Carefully navigating through the cluttered room filled with documents and miscellaneous items, the commander searches for anything that might serve as a clue. Medical records, medical textbooks, procurement orders. Huh. He really didn't hold back. Wait, something's off. Holding a stack of procurement orders, the commander quickly flips through the list of figures. 3.4 million, 3.7 million, 2.15 million. Even accounting for embezzlement, why would Davida have invested so much money here? Is being a contractor that profitable? Recalling their last meeting with Vita and Marvelos, the commander suddenly feels they should have haggled harder.
Oh.
Well, maybe this is a secret I shouldn't be poking my nose into. They place the procurement orders back on the desk and pick up the picture frame lying next to them. It's her. Click, click. A faint sound comes from the direction of the bedroom. The commander shows no reaction, pretending not to have heard, and instead restores the desk to its original state before continuing to search through the drawers, inching closer to the bedroom.
Totally didn't hear that. Totally not suspicious. Don't mind me, just slowly but surely getting closer to the bedroom just to be sure.
As they step 1 foot across the doorway, a gust of wind rushes toward the back of their head. An ambush. Prepared for the attack, the commander shifts sideways, causing the assailant's weapon to miss. They retaliate with a sweeping kick, sending the attacker crashing to the ground.
Oh, it's you! It's a woman!
It's the woman who had given them directions earlier that day. As she struggles to get up, the commander swiftly kicks the knife from her hand and ties her hands up with an IV tube that they've brought from the ward.
Who are you?
You killed Dr. Lorenz, didn't you?
How do you know?
I guessed. Don't ask so many questions.
I guessed.
I guess.
It's an educated guess, to be fair.
Don't ask so many questions. I'm not here to avenge him. There's a photo of you two together on the desk. Intimate. So, what's going on?
Why should I tell you anything?
The commander pulls a small tape recorder from their pocket. Its reel slowly turning. I've already recorded your confession. You just admitted to murder yourself.
You vile prick.
I need some way to protect myself.
Turn it off first.
Fine.
Alright. What do we have here?
Once the commander switches off the recorder, the woman slumps against the door frame with a sigh.
It's true. Lawrence and I were lovers.
Why did you kill him?
I assume you already know he was skimming off the top of the procurement funds.
Seeing the commander nod, she raises her bound hands. A shiny gold ring gleams on her left middle finger.
Life was pretty good with him. But 2 weeks ago, he suddenly said he wanted to leave the medical outpost. I asked to go with him, but he refused. If he left, where would the money come from?
2 weeks ago. Again. So you killed him over that?
That wasn't the plan. His sudden decision to leave raised some red flags. You know how profitable this place was for him. Something must have made him abandon all that. So I pretended to see him off, got him drunk, and tried to get the truth out.
What did he say?
He'd gotten hold of a secret document. He was using it to blackmail someone into smuggling him out of Komono.
A document? What kind of document?
I don't know. It had something to do with someone's identity. He was too drunk and kept rambling on about fakes, covert, operative. We were walking near the pond. I asked again if he would take me with him. He cursed me instead. I just snapped. He brought it on himself.
Where's that document now?
I came here today to look for it. No idea why the place was already ransacked. I couldn't find it. Oh, so that's why it was a mess.
What does it look like?
It's in a red envelope with some wine stain. He spilled red wine on it by accident. Oh, she has it. I've got other things to do. You get some rest. I'll be back before it's time to change your bandages.
Wait! The commander points to a red envelope that's fallen to the floor, stained with dark brownish smudges. You dropped this.
Oh, thank you. I'm off now. Shout for me if you need anything.
Susan picks up the red envelope and tucks it into the messy pile of papers, and hurries out of the ward.
Huh.
Just go. Let's pretend you never saw me tonight. The commander unties the IV tube from the woman's wrists. She scrambles to her feet and stumbles out the door. Also, forget about the envelope. For your own good. For your own good.
You might want to skip town too.
The commander quietly opens the door. The ward is pitch dark. No lights are on. They feel their way to the bedside, only to see a shadow sitting there.
You snuck out again. Oh no, we've been had.
Susan is sitting on the commander's bed, her legs swinging off the edge. Shh, quiet. Let's talk outside. Worried about waking the other patients, the commander follows Susan outside the clinic. So, I was thinking, I really feel fine now. Maybe we should give my bed to someone else.
That's what I came to tell you. The doctor says you're cleared to be discharged tomorrow.
Wonderful. By the way, when I first got here yesterday, I saw you carrying a bunch of documents. What were those?
This is old records from the archives. They've been destroyed. Oh.
Destroyed?
Yeah, mostly backup medical files. Duplicates.
I remember you dropped a red envelope back then.
Why are you asking?
The commander's question puts Susan on alert. She tilts her head and looks up at them, puzzled. I just remembered. It might have been mine.
Huh? But I already burned it.
Did you open it? What was inside?
No, I didn't. Was it something important? I didn't mess anything up, did I?
No, nothing important. Just a letter from a friend.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. I should have checked before burning it.
Susan stomps her foot in frustration. The commander gently pats her head in reassurance. It's not your fault. I just woken up. My mind was foggy. I forgot about the letter myself.
Don't pat my head. I'm a grown-up now.
Oh?
Remember? I told you I applied for the medical internship in Marvelous. I just got the news. It's been approved. And I'm allowed to bring my sister too.
Congratulations. Looks like your wish is coming true.
Thanks. I'm so excited. I'll be heading out next month. I finally have a chance to become the person I want to be. I I don't know if I'll get to see Dr. Vita at the hospital. I just don't know if I'll get to see... Oh, okay. I just don't know if I'll get to see Dr. Vita at the hospital.
You'll see her.
Yeah, I will. I've even prepared a gift for her.
Susan pulls out a string of colorful, glimmering beads from her pocket.
Don't they look like candy?
Kind of.
I strung them myself. It took me ages to collect enough pretty ones.
Under the light, she excitedly shows Commander the fruits of her labor and explains the story behind each bead, utterly oblivious to the Commander's distracted silence.
Anyway, I'll make sure to hand it to Dr. Evita myself. It's getting late. I won't keep you. I'll visit again tomorrow.
Carefully packing the beads into a small cloth pouch, Susan tucks it away and waves goodbye, running off down the footpath. Hey. She stops and turns back. The flickering street lamp overhead casts a wavering shadow across her face. Don't mention that envelope to anyone. I feel embarrassed about the silly mix-up.
I don't really like how it's like 3 ha's instead of 2 ha's. It makes it feel a bit awkward for me to do it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, no problem.
Not even to Evita. Susan waves to show she understands. The Commander watches her run off into the night until she's completely out of sight. At night, the pond is even quieter than it was during the day. The Commander arrives at the clearing, carefully ensuring there's no place for anyone to hide nearby.
I want to get assailed by another old man again.
Hello?
How did it go?
It's all confirmed. Dr. Lorenz was indeed murdered. He had been using his procurement privileges here to make money for himself, and his mistress took a decent cut of that too. Not long ago, he announced that he was leaving but didn't plan to take her with him. Out of resentment, she got him drunk and pushed him into the pond.
Is that all?
If I remember correctly, my job was to investigate the cause of Lawrence's death. Beyond that, I didn't dig further.
Did Lawrence leave behind anything?
As far as I know, all of his belongings are still in his home, waiting for your team to come sort them.
Anything else?
What do you mean?
Never mind. You did well. You'll receive the promised payment.
Thanks.
One more thing. I heard there was a recent raid on the clinic. A lot of supplies were stolen. I'm sending you the coordinates of the raiders' hideout. I hope you can go check in on them tomorrow.
No problem. My pleasure.
No problemo. We'll go check in on them.
The next day. After 2 days of bed rest, the Commander
Wait.
I guess the Commander's narrating for himself, or talking in his head. After 2 days of bed rest, the Commander finally gets to stretch their limbs again. Carrying the spoils recovered from the raiders' hideout, they return to town. With this, I should be able to repay everyone for their help these past few days. Hurry! The fire's getting worse! Someone rushes past the Commander, holding a bucket of water.
Oh no.
The Commander immediately follows the man. They're headed straight for the medical outpost.
Oh.
What happened? Turning the corner, the Commander sees a thick, black smoke billowing from the clinic's windows. The man with the bucket dashes inside. There are still people in there! The Commander strips off their coat, soaks it in a water bucket nearby, throws it over their head, and rushes into the building.
Alright, time to fight some fires.
The fire originated in the archives. The commander kicks open the jammed door. Someone lies motionless on the floor. Shelves have been knocked over, paper scattered everywhere. Some already reduced to ash. It's the same woman from last night. Without hesitation, the commander scoops up the unconscious woman and bolts for the exit.
What is... Did she start the fire? Oh my god.
Is anyone still inside? No, everyone's been rescued. What about the 2 girls? What? The commander turns to rush back inside, but is restrained by those around him. The fire is too intense. Do you have a death wish? Let go of me. They didn't even open it.
Don't scare me.
A tiny hand tugs at the commander's coat. It's Tess and Susan, both with tear-streaked faces.
The fire was so big. I was scared.
The girls throw themselves at the commander from both sides. They can feel their small bodies trembling as they tighten their arms around them. Don't be afraid. It's okay now. It's over.
We didn't go to the clinic today. What happened?
Around them, people scramble to extinguish the remaining flames. A doctor continues CPR on the woman for over 10 minutes before finally shaking his head in exhaustion and closing her eyes.
Darn. Oh well.
Handing the girls over to a nearby nurse, the commander walks over and checks the woman's nostrils. No suit.
She's been killed.
The cause of the fire was identified. Chemicals spilled in the dispensary. When 2 compounds mixed, they ignited and set the curtains ablaze. It then spread to the archives.
Sure.
Did anyone come here today? Hold on. Did anyone come here today? No. Not even Evita? Evita? No. She's been busy over in Morgulos, arranging a donation of new equipment for us. Fire safety systems, in fact.
Oh.
If only they arrived a little sooner. The doctor trails off, unable to finish the sentence.
Fix this. It's not... Hush. You promised.
Susan interrupts her little sister's soft protest. Her right hand subconsciously reaches into her pocket. Then the pouch containing the chain of beads is now empty. But the pouch containing the chain of beads is empty. But the pouch containing the chain of beads is now empty. It was an accident. An accident, you say? Hold on. Wasn't there one more patient here? The new one from a few days ago. Oh, right. Where has he gone? I remember him. His right arm was covered in burn scars.
Huh.
Take good care of yourselves, you do. The commander pats the 2 girls' head one last time and turns to leave. Where are you going? Now that you ask me, I don't really know either. The open flames at the medical outpost have finally been extinguished. No one is crying, and no one expresses sorrow over the losses. Everyone just goes about their tasks, salvaging what can be saved, tending to the injured, as if nothing out of the ordinary had happened. After all, they'd all grown used to it, used to the sudden, irreversible partings. The commander waves her hand in farewell. But I know this for certain, such accidents must stop happening in Kimona.
Accident,
Alright, next.
New Blade Chronicles 3. There's a commission here that I... Wait, no. We're supposed to be at 2 now. I guess I'll read the story after this. It's time for raid. Not the Shadow Legends kind, though. How's the mission going? I'm sure you're working at your own pace. Sometimes I wonder, just how many battles have you commanded? It's never a mistake to be prepared for setting off. And for setting off. Good luck, Commander. Alright. Can I change the... No, leader cannot be dismissed. Oh, well. Alright, sniper is time. Sniper time. And... as much as I would like to use machine gun... they're kind of slow and high cost. Same thing with shotgun. So it's more reliable just to have another AR. Or enter Dark Zone. I'll read the story after I clear this because I missed the first part. Oh no, you don't. I need more costs, please. Hurry. There we go. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, snipers. Alright. Gonna drop some SMGs. Snipers have been upgraded, let's go. Free item. I still have the Molotov too. Oh, okay. I was about to upgrade, but okay then. Yay! A worn ancient gold coin. Okay then. See, don't need that or that or that. Bring that, that, and that. Right. We got sell all this. Get more backpack space. Get some more sniper. No, there's no. Don't get any more snipers. Oh well. Yeah, this team's still good for now. They know. Alright, where are they coming from? Okay, middle first. And then the top. Oh no, you don't. Get out of here. Leave. Be gone, fiend. The SMG there. And then there too. No, they're throwing Molotovs at her. There we go. Well, I got a Molotov too, you know? It's got a stun grenade. We don't need it just yet. And she'll be fine, even though she's at, like, critical health. Yeah, there we go. A. Sniper, best. Dried rose. Right. Remove these. That. Alright, that's good. And then got even more backpack space. I'll read the story after I finish this, don't worry. Where they're coming from. Mid and top and bottom. No, get away. Shoo. Get out of here. I have the SMG, the AR as a backup just in case the SMG dies. I should deploy her anyways. No, just to be safe. Oh yeah, I could use the extra firepower. Oh no, she's dying! Oh wait, there we go. I don't have to crap, get another one of her, redeploy another one of her in the store. Alright, let's see what we got. What kind of spoils? Give rid of those, the jerry cans, and whatever that is, and that. Gold. Oh, need more space. There. Yeah, this is good. And then... oh, no more backpack space. Oh well. Let's see what else we got. Yes, more snipers. Hey. And then, I might need a handgun for this because I remember this one being kind of actually, no, that's the last one. This one should be fine though. And 2 snipers and an SMG per lane. That should be fine. Yeah, cheeky. Got on. Yeah, this is why Command is good, because you can shoot across the map. Wow, look at that range. Uh-oh, we got a boss. Deploying squirrel. No, stop shooting at her. Ah. No. Oh, she's dying. Come on. There we go. Oh, she's... she's dead. Rip. Doesn't need more in the middle lane. But oh well. Oh no! Yeah, I should focus more in the middle. Put all the 4 shikis in the middle. So I need to get SMG out for this plane. Oh, wait, I wasn't paying attention to the bottom part. Okay, so we don't need to go too crazy on the middle lane just yet. Which means I need to bring out... Wait. Oh. I forgot to upgrade. More SMG. Go and support your allies. Here, take some healing. Shield. Ah. Well, lost one, but oh well. Alright, let's see what else we got. Get rid of those. What are those? And then that, and that. Get that. Oh, there's a lot of high value things here. 99. As long as we have 85. 99, 98. 99, 98. Alright. A. Here's the story. Wait, am I just not able to go back to the story if I do that? No, I'll just read this.
In a deserted warehouse in the western plains of the valley, Dark Zone.
There's no dust. Marks of heavy items dragged across this floor are still fresh. They haven't been gone long.
The warehouse is now empty of cargo. All that remains are bare shelves and cardboard boxes, left scattered without care. In a small side room, there's still a kettle full of water on the stove. A dry teapot sits on the nearby table. They must have been about to make tea, but didn't wait for the water to boil. Left in a hurry, huh? The documents our client wants are supposedly in the basement safe. Let's find them first. The three descend into the basement. It's damp and dimly lit. The small room holds just a few simple tables and chairs. There are torn marks on the walls where papers were once hung.
It destroyed everything before leaving and no evidence behind. And left no evidence behind. Are they hiding from someone? This whole region is just scattered. This whole region is just scattered settlement. This whole region is just scattered settlements. This whole region is just scattered settlements. No major power has taken an interest, so it's been left to fester. That's why so many small gangs gather here. No one's big, and they rise and fall overnight. It's chaos. Hard to tell who this warehouse belongs to, or who they're afraid of.
Using the code provided by the client, the commander opens a hidden safe behind a painting. The commander opens the hidden safe behind a painting on the wall. Inside is a sealed brown envelope, marked with tamper-proof tape. Let's go. Time to hand it over.
Aren't we going to take a look?
Kuro eyes the folder in the commander's hand, itching to open it.
In the dark zone, information is power. Sounds annoying when not to be curious. Wait, look here. Isn't this the sewer rat's emblem?
Kuro snatches the envelope and flips it over, pointing to a stamp in the corner. 2 rats gnawing on a wad of cash.
Didn't expect to run into your rivals. No reason not to open it now, right? The sewer rats. We'll shoot a rat. Pages upon pages. Files on the sewer rats. Gold mines. DOS. Carvin. Cargo ships. What does this all mean?
Back upstairs, the three of them sit in a clean corner of the warehouse, spreading the documents out to examine them. So many contracts, invoices, financial records. Overwhelmed, Miguel sets down the one in her hands.
Is it Miguel or Mito? No, whatever. We've been pronouncing it Miguel this entire time, so we're going to continue pronouncing it Miguel. If it's sealed in a safe, marked, and retrieved by a third party, it must be something dirty.
The commander keeps flipping through the files, searching for links among the various forms and papers. These show that DOS is offering protection to the sewer rats and helping them with human trafficking. In return, the sewer rats give back about 80% of their profits, handled through a subordinate of DOS's named Carvin.
80%? They're giving that much off the top?
They only take that much probably because the sewer rats are relatively big.
Only? That's insane! Sure, what they're doing is illegal, but the code is outrageous.
Miguel grabs several contracts, her eyes wide as she searches for any sign that this could be fake.
Calm down. That's the Antonio family we're talking about. In the dark zone, if you want to do shady business, you can offend Black Gold Universal, but not DOS. Getting 20% is better than getting nothing.
Miguel slumps to the ground, defeated. One of the pages slips from her hand, landing near the commander. The commander picks it up. It's stamped with emblems of both parties. They study them incredulously. Beluga said the stuff they left us was all taken from DOS. Some had the Antonio family crest on it, if I remember correctly. The commander points at the stamp. Isn't this one missing a leaf?
I think you're right. Whoa, this is huge. Someone's pretending to be the Antonio family and impersonating DOS. That's a death wish. So when DOS said he didn't know about the boats, he was telling the truth?
The commander gathers the scattered papers and reseals the envelope carefully. Looks like we'll have to ask that nervous client what's really going on. Outside an inconspicuous-looking villa in northern Florentino dark zone. Only one of you can go in. 2 bodyguards block their path. Three glance at each other. The commander pulls out the sealed envelope. I'll go. The commander raises their hands, letting the guards search them. All weapons and their communicator are placed on a nearby table. Collect them on your way out. The commander nods to Miguel and Kuro and steps inside. The villa's interior is lavish. Genuine leather sofas, ornate rugs, a glittering crystal chandelier, all a stark contrast to the humble exterior. The commander studies the place carefully, noting the layout and security as they're led to a small study next to the living room. A pot-bellied
Wow.
middle-aged man sits behind a desk, waiting. You brought it. The client waves off his men. The commander hands him the envelope. He doesn't open it, just inspects the seal. Good work. Here's your payment. He pushes a small briefcase across the desk. The commander doesn't take it. Thanks. The package is delivered. If there's anything else, I'll be going. The client says nothing. He waves a hand in dismissal. The commander reaches for the briefcase, then suddenly slams it in the client's face. At the same time, they duck, roll beneath the desk, and kick over the man's chair. The client yelps, caught off guard and temporarily blinded. By the time he recovers, the silenced pistol he was hiding under the desk is already in the commander's hands. Help! Staring down the barrel now aimed at his head, the cry dies in his throat. What do you want? Keep your hands where I can see them. You weren't going to let me walk out of here anyway. Consider this a small payback. The man lies on the floor, clutching his head. His heavy frame trembles, too afraid to move. Don't kill me! I have money! You can have everything in this villa! What's going on between you and the sewer rats, Carvin? How do you know? You looked at the files! If you've read them, then you should know I'm with the Antonio family. I'm Dawson's man. Touch me and... how many lives do you think you've got? Besides... Carvin's small, beady eyes dart to a spot behind the commander. A chill of killing intent washes over them.
Oh. Been waiting for me, have you? Beluga. We went from the gold-hungry rat to the executioner. D1 to D2.
Inside the villa, where everything feels off in an uncanny way, an unexpected figure appears. The commander doesn't move. The muzzle of their gun stays pressed to Carvin's forehead, even as they expose their back to the person behind them, Beluga. Beluga, kill them! Think my bullet's slower than hers? Ha ha ha, you're not here to kill me. If you were, you'd have already pulled the trigger. Who are you? Why are you interested in the sewer rats' business? Since we're at a standoff now, how about a little chat? Though still sprawled awkwardly on the floor, Carvin's greed glimmers visibly in the slits of his fat, sunken eyes. You really are disgusting. The commander lifts the knee, pinning him down, and steps back, standing straight up again. Carvin props himself up with both hands and struggles to his feet, fussing over the creased hem of his suit jacket. Ha ha ha, see? No one says no to money. In the dark zone, it's all just business. He freezes mid-sentence. As the commander steps away, the distance between them grows, and Carvin suddenly realizes Beluga isn't aiming her gun at the commander. She's aiming at him. Beluga, are you insane? Beluga doesn't respond. Not even a flicker of emotion crosses her face. I'd keep my voice down if I were you. Call the guards in here, and you'll be the first to die. The redness in Garvin's face drains rapidly. He swallows hard and reaches up to wipe the sweat from his brow.
Don't move.
His hand freezes awkwardly in the air. We're all Dawson's people. What are you doing?
Well, wait. Following orders. Cleaning up traitors.
Traitor? Me? Garvin points at himself, incredulous. Beluga says nothing. The muzzle of her gun bobs up and down slightly, like a slight nod. I've served the Antonio family for years. I was with them before Dawes was even born. And now you, just some new face who's been around for what, 2 months? You think you can call me a traitor? She's not wrong though, is she? The commander grabs the forgotten envelope off the desk, rips the seal, and shakes the contents onto the floor. You forced the Antonio family's seal, signed contracts with the sewer rats behind Dawes' back, and funneled the profits straight into your own pockets. I doubt this is the only thing you've done. Garvin's lips tremble. His tight suit shirt strains as he breathes faster, panic rising in his chest. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm loyal to Dawes. He told me to handle all this. His voice trails off, getting quieter, but no one is paying attention to him anymore. Dawes sent you to kill him? Yep. Oh.
Yep. You?
We shared the same goal.
It's been a while. There's no noise outside. All clear?
Yeah. Video and Kuro are here too.
Then there's nothing left to wait for.
Wait! Just as Beluga raises her weapon to shoot, Garvin shouts in desperation.
I've got something to say.
I have evidence! Proof you're a spy!
Oh. Was she supposed to say, like, you've got something to say, or whatever? Maybe some quirk of translation or something. Localization? Translation?
The atmosphere inside the villa shifts once again. Though Carvin is still held at gunpoint by the commander and Beluga, he now seems oddly at ease. Smiling, he pulls out a chair and sits down. Don't forget, it was me who introduced you to Dawes in the first place.
It was me!
2 months earlier, in a nameless town west of the valley. Got this month's cut. Carvin, flanked by a few loyal subordinates, goes about his usual routine, collecting protection money from a small gang seeking shelter under their name. It's all here. You seem to have something to say. The gang here says someone troublesome just showed up. They're hoping we can take care of them. Carvin narrows his eyes slightly, glancing sideways at the bodyguard who brought the message. How much did they pay to have you deliver that message? It's all here. The bodyguard pulls a golden ring from his pocket and respectfully hands it to Carvin. You've learned a few tricks from me over the years. Now that we've taken their money, we should at least offer them something in return. So, who's the target? No idea. No idea? Word is, it's a teenage girl. She suddenly appeared in town, had some kind of run-in with them. They didn't expect her to be so dangerous. Oh, interesting. Send someone to investigate. Don't provoke her yet. You're Beluga, the one they were talking about.
Something you want?
Relax, I come in peace. I'm here to offer you a sincere invitation to join the Antonio family.
Antonio, your DOS?
Haha, no. But I'm one of DOS's most trusted men. You can call me Carvin. Beluga eyes the rotund, middle-aged man in front of her. He doesn't quite match the fearsome image she'd heard associated with DOS. Boss, about that favor we promised in the game. About that favor we promised to gang. Bang. Carvin draws and shoots the bodyguard who whispers them a reminder.
Wow.
A little gift to mark our first meeting. Beluga smirks coldly.
Pleasure doing business.
Half a month later. Boss, it's here. Carvin hunches forward as he leads the way. Behind him is Doss, dressed in a tailored suit, cane in hand, flanked by 4 stoic bodyguards. Watch your step here. There's a ledge. Doss ignores Carvin's obsequious chatter and strolls forward, stopping in the center of the road. Is it cleaned up? Almost. The damn bandits had no idea what they were messing with, daring to cross the Antonio family. Blind fools. Their leader, Jim, ran off. We're going after... If someone has to die here today, I'd rather it be Jim than you. Understand? Yes. Carvin wipes the sweat from his brow. Carvin wipes the sweat from his brow, bowing even lower than before. A disarmed subordinate runs over from the distance and whispers something to one of Doss's guards. Boss, we got Jim. Good. Let's see him.
Oh no, they got Jim. Jimmy, no.
Did you bring him in? In the center of the room, a middle-aged man lies bound on the floor. Behind him, Beluga hands her weapon to one of Doss's bodyguards.
I did.
Doss doesn't even glance at her. He raises his cane and lifts Jim's chin with it, inspecting his face from side to side. Then...
Smack.
Jim lets out a muffled cry as Doss strikes his jaw with the cane, his teeth flying out as he collapses to the floor. Doss tosses the now dirty cane to a nearby guard and adjusts his rose-crested gloves. From now on, you work for me. Boss. Carvin tries to interject, but chokes back the rest of his words.
I hear you don't let anyone carry weapons near you, other than your guards. If there's no trust, why would I work for you?
Carvin suddenly takes a step back. Huh? Doss claps his hand and guffaws. Hidden behind his sunglasses, no one can tell whether it's amusement or a threat in his eyes. People should serve willingly. If that's not the case, then forget it.
Forget about it.
Doss turns to leave with his men. One guard lags behind intentionally, as if this scenario is routine. Thud. The sound of something heavy hitting the floor. Doss glances back from the doorway to see Jim's lifeless body, his neck twisted unnaturally. Next to him stands Beluga.
You don't need a gun to kill someone. I'm in. It kind of reminds me of DLC.
Haha, you realize, if you hadn't agreed to Doss back then, you'd have been the one to die. Whatever Carvin's recalling, perhaps the scene of Beluga being gunned down by Doss's men, it makes him burst into smug laughter in his chair. But then he remembers the situation he's in. The glee contorts into a grimace of rage and bitterness. I knew keeping you close could bring me trouble, So once you transferred to DOS's side, I had people watch you closely. Eventually, I found something off. The team DOS sent with you to hijack the boat. You killed all of them, didn't you? If you kill me... Bang. Carvin crumples to the floor. Blood pools from the back of his head. A single bullet hole marks the center of his forehead, and the smugness still lingers in his eyes, frozen at the moment of death.
Wow. He talked too much.
What if he really had exposed you?
He already did.
The commander stares at Beluga in shock, but she seems unfazed. She casually wipes her pistol clean with the curtain and holsters it.
Why are you surprised? A local gang with no military ties, and yet no one dares cross DOS in the dark zone. You really think he's that easy to fool?
Maybe I just trusted in your skills too much. Even a guy like Cartman could get away with all this under his nose. Beluga looks slightly exasperated, but she doesn't argue. She tosses a cassette tape into the commander's hands. What's this?
Listen to it yourself.
With a flick of her hand, Beluga kicks Cartman's corpse out of the way and heads for the door. Where are you going?
Maybe you'll find out someday.
She reaches the door, then suddenly turns back.
Oh, right. Tell Midyo and Kuro I said hi.
With a chuckle, the commander watches the familiar figure disappear once again. Tell them yourself next time.
Yeah, just say hi to them yourself. They're right there. You can just fast by and say hi and then leave.
The cassette's audio is rough and filled with background noise, an engine rumbling, likely recorded secretly in a car. Gradually, a familiar voice cuts through. Send Beluga to Carmen. That rat's already eaten more than enough. You mean Beluga? She's not coming back. I know the things she's done. They threw out bait. If we don't bite, it'll look suspicious. But if you bite the real one, let someone else take that risk.
Wow. Alright, let's see. This time, maybe we'll actually read the story. Okay. Wait, what did... This is so out of order now. A new job just came in. Oh, wait, I already read that. Okay, for this one, there's a commission here that asks for you. There's a commission here that asks for you specifically. Are you taking it? Right. This time, I'll read it. I have a new job for you. A few days ago, a black gold operative came to me, saying that his teammate Hubert had gone missing. He would like you to investigate Hubert's whereabouts and the cause of his disappearance. I've given him your contact. He will fill you in on the details himself. I rarely receive commissions from Black Gold Universal, but as the intermediary, it is my job to send it your way. Alright, time for more sniper. Oh, hey, go on first. Nice. And... should I bring a pistol? Oh, I should bring an AR just in case. As a backup. Enter Dark Zone. Black gold again. I hope we won't turn... I hope we won't run... Oh no, don't say that! You're gonna jinx it! P90. Wait, P90? Why does it say P90 now instead of... oh, whatever. I hope you don't... I hope you won't run into Hikate once more. Well, maybe not. We'll see. I'll stay away. No. Get out of here. Shoot. Don't stop hitting her. There we go. More squirrels, please. Hey, yo. Let's go. That was easy. But I think the last one's like really hard, so I have to be careful on that one. A well-maintained carabiner. Oh. I wonder what that could be a reference to. Hikate. Is that a graphics card? What is a graphics card? Alright, see, most expensive things, get the graphics card. No, I already have one there. She's 96, 98, 96. Alright, that's all I can carry. Yeah, I got the graphics cards, let's go. Upgrade. Oh. We're the mission. We must keep it up. We must all keep up. We must all keep it up. Okay, I guess those cutscenes are pretty short. Okay then. So those cutscenes are rather inconsequential, but still. Oh well. Oh, no more snipers. Oh well. Wait, no, I gotta check the store. Oh yeah, there's also these. I'll read the. Actually, yeah, I'll read them later. I think that those are the things that get unlocked once you're done. More backpack space. Yeah. Delicious inventory space. I always need more of that. This can't go on forever. The gold line statue could be a clue. I've got to find it. The gold line statue. Yeah, get him, get him. No, you're getting too close. Boom. Headshot. Yeah, this is great. I can just snipe from across the map. Alright, get in there, squirrel girl. You think you can outsnipe me? Alright, AR, back up, let's go. Oh, we're all good. Okay. Carabiner. Carabiner? Carabina? A hand-drawn map of the Dark Zone. Laptop computer. I need more gold. Well, I got gold line statue. That computers, whatever that is. Royal silverware. Some antiques. 98, sorry, the highest value. Some graphics. Oh, a graphics card. Right. I got a new bird. Just the thought is enough to make me shudder. What on earth happened to Hubert? We need more clues. Right. Oh hey, it's her. Oh, I want her MG338, but like, I don't have the resources to craft more machine guns. Some more rifles. Hey. Maybe I should swap out the AR for some pistols because it's going to get really crazy at the end. Hey, what's... Evasion is high. Skill slightly increases the damage of all allies in the same row when present on the field. Not stackable. Oh well. Are they all... Okay, they're all just the same. Nah. Let's go, cowgirl. No, I didn't mean to back out. Oh, let me back in. Resume battle. Okay, the shop, and click sell. Yeah, sure. More backpack space. Hey. Is this the boss? No, we're not the boss yet, so I don't need to buy items yet. I still have the ones that I just picked up along the way. Barricade ahead! There's no time to go around. We have to barrel through. We'll have to barrel through. Alright. Good old reliable. Go on. Alright, shoot him. The old sniper. I'll deploy one sniper there. SMG. Just to be safe, in case there's bosses. So that way I can just stack the middle and just cheese it. No, stop. No, stop. Stop hitting him. There. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. No, wait, no, I was not expecting him to just die like that. P90, please. Oh well. Can I do that over again? Next time. Oh, got a lot of good stuff. Oh, wait. Personal computer. Oh wait, backpack is full. And right the ring. I think I'll keep that. Get rid of the personal computers. Can I fit anything else? No, that's it. We're getting closer to finding out the truth behind Hubert's disappearance. Alright. I need to bring her back. There we go. I mean, she is the leader. She does get the buff, so I guess. I'll click sell. Get slightly more backpack space. Okay. Let's go. Shoot them from a distance so they don't hit us. Why am I being when I can just pick them off from a distance? Yeah, I think I'll just stick to the sniper strat. This P90 just keeps getting like shredded when there's too many of them. Oh, we got a boss! Alright, speaking of P90, kinda need her in the middle. Eat this! Heal. Alright. Time for some buffs. Phew. This time with no casualties. Alright, time for everyone's favorite, inventory management. A damaged dog tag. You get rid of that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Some of these. And that, and that. That too. There's a lot of 200 ones. What else can I take? Alright, that's all I can take. Next. Alright, the final battle. There's so many of them. Black gold space sure is dangerous. Better make sure we're all prepared. We're all well prepared. Okay, I think. Oh, more snipers. Yeah, even more snipers. Sure. And click sell. Oh, no more backpack space. I do have a lot of stun grenades though. Stuns and slows enemies within range. Alright, let's see how this goes. Those are all elite operatives from Black Gold. Keep your eyes peeled. Alright, time to do the gamer lane. I'll drop some handguns for the buff first. So I think this one like goes really fast. Oh. Okay, maybe not yet. We'll save that for the end. No, we're maxed out. Snipe them down from a distance. Sniper, no sniping. Sniper, yes, sniping. I need healing. Okay, maybe we need the SMG. You can't cheese it anymore. They know. Maybe in this scenario I can bring some shotguns. They're tanky, right? Oh, they're not doing so well. Oh, here come the bot. Oh, there goes P90. Ah. Yikes. Get back to the drawing board. Shotgun. Machine gun. Slightly increases the evasion of all allies in the same row when present on this field. Not stackable. It's only slight though. This damage increases damage with each attack, resets upon reload. Oh. Increases attack stat, but when attacks now target random enemies within range, possibly on obstructed rows. After every 3 attacks, the next attack deals an increased damage. Wait. It doesn't say that it resets though. MG5. Shotgun skills. Attacks in 3 nearest targets simultaneously, but attack range is reduced. Knocks back. Oh! Attacks knock enemies back and reduce their speed for 1 second. I could use that actually. Yeah, we'll take you. Actually, yeah, I think Garant would not do very well in this situation. M1 Garand. Should I bring a machine gun? It'd be really funny. Armor penetration 100 though. Well, wait, they're all armor penetration 100. Or maybe, like, that buff only applies to the 4th attack, and only the 4th attack for every 3 attack. But this one's just like... This one just, like, goes up. The progression is, like, vertical. But then it resets every time. Yeah, we can bring her. MG338. They also have heterochromia. You have special eyes. You have a silver eye. Alright, shotgun time. The first, Yonshiki. Attacks Pierce. Let's go. Bring out the shotguns. Okay, maybe I should have brought out the shotguns first. After the snipers take care of the starters. The jobbers. Such high cost. Yeah, knock back. Get some. Oh, she's already down. Man, these guys hit hard. Guess I need to be more mindful. I guess that means we have to sacrifice P90 after all. Probably no, that's not beneficial. It's not a good idea. Got some medkits. Ah, oh well.
一時的な結果に過ぎません。だから諦めないでください。これは一時的な結果に過ぎません。これは一時的な結果に過ぎまこれは次会った時はこれは面目次第もございます。次会った面目次第もございません。
Okay, we're gonna need more items for this. Withdrawal. Turn to base. I need some more healing. Shop. Purchase. Three of those. What does this do again? Shields, right? Grant shields to allies within range. Could also use some of that. Well, I'll hold off on that for now because healing. I mean, that's just the bonus stage, but like, I want to clear it too. Alright, bring out the shotguns. Of course. No, don't get any closer, you. No, no! The sniper, she's down. Oh, she's also down. Uh.
次会った時はみじんも残さずぶちのめしてやる。次会った時はみじんも残さずぶちのめしてやる。
I really need to deal with those choppers first. Somehow. Maybe instead of like shotguns, I can get more SMGs. More pistols, maybe. More SMG or more pistol. Slightly increases the evasion of all allies in the same row. I know. I just want to look at your stats. Slightly reduces the damage of all enemies on the same row when present on the field, not stackable. Increases evasion continuously in battle, resets to 0 upon reaching maximum stacks. Oh. Okay, SMG and what the hell? Attach reduce the target speed for 2 seconds with a 6-second cooldown. Normal attacks deal increased damage against slow targets. Launch grenade deals damage. Alternates between increasing damage and rate of fire every 3 seconds during battle. Okay, SMG AR to strat then. Oh, stop it. Okay, I guess I need to use the slow down things to... It's kind of hard to keep up because the screen isn't wide enough. We need to go wider. Alright, y'all stay there. Wait, did I just... Oh, no I didn't. Okay. Yeah, get stunned. Oh, heal. Oh. Yeah, this one was actually pretty hard. Did a little bit better that time, but like then I had to deal with the bosses. Wait, no, I was trying to withdraw. I didn't mean to be back. Oh well. Well, I got it done. Time for more story, I guess. We finally did it! Well done, everyone. This gig should earn us quite a handsome figure. There we got rid of all these and that and those and that and these. 200, 200, 200. More 200s. 143. Oh, more 200s. 3. 40. 38. I mean, that's all we can take. Sure. Alright, we got story. He's 3. He's 2. Each 1. Private execution.
North Ridge, Dark Zone. The commander arrives with Kuro and Mitchell at the abandoned factory.
So this is where he disappeared.
The factory appears to have been untouched for quite some time, with dust blanketing every surface. The three leave clear footprints as they step inside.
Oh no, they're gonna track us.
The commander makes a circuit around the empty main hall, then crouches by the entrance to examine the uneven layers of dust on the floor. The client, who calls himself Saul,
Better call Saul.
claims his teammate Hubert came here with Black Gold Universal on a mission a month ago and never returned. He's not on the casualty list either.
What kind of factory is this? Why is Black Gold even here?
All the equipment has been moved out. No idea what they used to produce. Let's split up. See if we can find any clues. The three split off in different directions. The two girls search the interior, while the commander steps outside. The factory is nestled deep within the woods of North Ridge, unconnected to any main road. Only a hidden dirt path leads here. Judging from the deep tire tracks, heavy goods were transported regularly. Cloak and dagger. No wonder Black Gold raided the place. The commander surveys the surroundings carefully, trying to reconstruct the events of that day. The factory gates show no sign of forced entry. There are more bullet holes on the inside than outside. Drag marks marred the ground just before the entrance. So Black Gold showed up mid-evacuation, and they weren't fast enough. Signs of combat are scattered everywhere, spent casings, bullet scars on tree trunks. The fight must have lasted at least 10 minutes. For Black Gold, especially the Abyss Squad, that's unusually long to take down one factory. No signs of explosions either. Whatever was stored here must have been fire sensitive. After circling the site, the commander still finds nothing to explain Hubert's disappearance. A knife mark? On the trunk to their left is a gash about 20 centimeters long and 2 centimeters deep at its deepest. A knife mark out here? Looks more like a marker. The shallower end points toward the shallower end points toward a large boulder deep in the woods. The soil near the rock looks freshly disturbed.
Found anything?
Kuro and Mitchell return from their interior search. The commander crouches down, draws a dagger from behind their waist, and begins to dig. Out comes an empty metal chain and a shoulder patch bearing an octopus emblem.
This is a Black Gold insignia. This is a Black Gold insignia in this chain. Wait. This is a Black Gold insignia in this chain. And this chain is meant for a dog tag?
Looks like we found a clue. Hubert's disappearance is definitely tied to this mission.
You think someone at the factory did it?
Doesn't seem like it, but since we can't approach Black Gold directly, we'll need to dig into the factory side.
Huh, then you'll want to see this.
Kuro holds off a half-burned delivery receipt. At the top is a single name, Michael. Or is it Mitchell? Mitchell.
If we're lucky, this might be the same Mitchell I know. Fancy hotel room. Oh, villa.
In a villa on the eastern foothills of Northridge, Dark Zone. Who are you people? Who are you people? How did you find me?
Mitchell, remember me? Half a year ago, I helped you sort out that nitrocellulose. I helped you sort out that nitrocellulose supplier.
You're that special operative?
That's right.
So what? I paid you in full back then. Why show up now? Was your factory raided by Black Gold? Black Gold? What are you talking about? I've got nothing to do with them. The factory in Northridge. The weapons plant behind the smoke and mirrors.
Wait, was that just the CSI sound? Oh. Relax. We're not here for Black Gold. Quite the opposite. Someone thinks their operation wasn't clean. We're here to help you.
Help me. I'd be lucky just to keep my name out of it. That was Black Gold's Abyss Squad. Hekate's Abyss Squad. Hekate? We swear, none of this leaves this room. We won't mention your name. So, can you tell us what happened that day? The portly factory owner finally slumps into the sofa, exhausted. He lights the pipe and takes a long, slow drag. I really didn't want to think about that day again. Move! Smash the rest of the machines! Black Gold's almost here! 1 month ago, inside Mitchell's factory, Northridge. 2 trucks are parked at the gate. Workers hustle crates out of the warehouse, piling them into cargo beds. Labels on the boxes read, "No open flames," and "Keep dry." How many left? Hurry up! Whether we make it back depends on what we get for this batch of ammo. We roll out in 2 minutes. Gunfire echoes faintly from the woods. No time, just go, drive! Mitchell rushes to a truck, but the masked driver shoves him back. The driver's face is hidden, with a faded knife scar is visible on his exposed forearm. You, aren't you? The mysterious driver ignores him. He honks the horn twice, short and sharp. It's a signal. The 2 trucks roar off, leaving the stunned factory owner and his workers behind. Bang. A bullet narrowly misses Mitchell's head, slamming into the gate behind him. Black Gold has arrived. Run! The workers and guards scatter. Crossfire erupts with Black Gold. Amidst the chaos, Mitchell slips into the warehouse unnoticed. On the second floor, Mitchell listens intently while hiding behind a shelf until the gunfire ceases. Carefully, he peeks out. The factory gate hangs wide open. 3 Black Gold operatives clad in full tactical gear step inside. Leading them is a dark-haired woman. Hekate. Abyss. Mitchell recognizes her instantly and ducks deeper into the shadows.
Mission complete. You know what to do.
Yes, ma'am. Through a gap in the shelving, Mitchell watches as one operative sheds all his weapon and gear, laying them neatly on the floor. He reaches for the Black Gold badge. Badge? Badge on his right arm.
Badge? Is it supposed to be badge?
Black Gold badge on his right arm.
Huh?
Huh? Hekate glances at another operative. And gives a slight nod. At the signal, the second operative chambers around and shoves the first one forward. Let's go. Time to move on. The unarmed operative bows deeply to Hekate, then follows the one with the gun outside. Bang. A sudden shot rings out. Mitchell flinches. Moments later, the second operative returns alone. It's done.
Clear this place. We're leaving.
Hekate and the Abyss Squad vanish into the forest. Mitchell stays hidden until nightfall, before finally summoning the courage to flee.
Oh, I can't believe they killed Hubert. Or maybe they faked his death? Who knows? Yeah.
After that, I went to hiding. Luckily, Black Gold didn't care about small fry like me. You're saying one of their own was executed that day. Yes, I don't know who he was, but the one who gave the order was Sakate, the squad leader. Thank you. Thank you. Could you describe what he looked like?
Beyond offense. Private execution beyond offense.
After leaving the factory owner's villa, the commander calls the client.
Saul.
Red curly hair. That's him. That's Hubert. Hekate. I knew it. It's got to be her. Hold on. What makes you so sure? Hubert humiliated Hekate in public once. Offended her. I've suspected all along that she was settling a personal grudge. That's why I came to you instead of letting Black Gold know. But from what I know, Hekate doesn't seem like the type to kill in the shadows. You have no idea what happened. It was 3 months ago.
Flashback. Oh.
Nice. Good hit. At a Black Gold Universal Abyss Squad encampment, 2 Black Gold operatives are sparring in the open arena. Hubert, get him! Nice one! The man with red curls, shirtless under a tight tank top, is none other than Hubert. With a swift sidestep and a bit of redirecting force, he throws his opponent to the ground. The winner is Hubert! Cheers erupt from the crowd. Hubert stands in the center of the clearing, raising his arms to acknowledge the spectators. Then, the cheering abruptly dies down. Hubert turns around in confusion. A black-haired woman has stepped out of the tent. It's Hekate. The Black Gold operatives lounging around quickly scrambled to their feet, snapping to attention in unison. Ma'am! Hekate nods. She was heading toward the camp entrance, but she changes course and walks directly toward the sparring ring. She stops in front of the group, arms crossed, lips tight, chin slightly raised.
Don't mind me. Continue.
The Black Gold operatives, previously laughing and relaxed, now stand frozen.
Continue.
The second time, the word sounds colder. Despite their attention, no one dares disobey. They hesitantly reform a loose circle, leaving space in the center. The winner of the last bout was Hubert. Anyone else want to challenge? Hubert returns to the center, awkwardly rubbing his hands together and glancing around, carefully avoiding eye contact with Hekate. Anyone? No one responds. One operative at the edge tries to slip away, but is yanked back by the teammate beside him. Realizing her presence is paralyzing them, Hekate finally lowers her arms, swallows discreetly, and sits down on the spot. Only then do the others slowly begin to sit down. At Hubert's pleading glance, Saul steps forward. Come on. Come on. They've already been exchanging blows for a while. Both men are overly cautious now. Nothing like the energetic combat earlier. What now? A draw. Taking advantage of a close-range stalemate, they whisper to each other. Then, they simultaneously let go and retreat, ending the match. It's a draw. This heavily theatrical duel is finally over. The watching operatives seem relieved. Scattered applause echo through the camp. Hekate sits expressionless at the front, snapping at...
Wow.
Hikate sits expressionless at the front, snapping a dry grass stalk in her hand. So, can we disperse now? Everyone exhales in relief. A few younger operatives start to rise, trying to escape the oppressive atmosphere.
I'll have a go.
Hikate brushes the crushed grass from her hand and rises to her feet.
Uh-oh.
Hubert beat Hikate in front of everyone? Yes. How could he even dare?
What's the big deal?
You wouldn't say that if you knew Hikate's record. She was a decorated Marine before joining Black Gold. After an operative, she became a living legend for how quickly she rose through the ranks. Wait.
After an don't you mean operation?
After an operation. At first, people questioned how someone so young could lead the Abyss Squad. Soon, no one questioned her again. But soon, no one questioned her again. She earned it with her life. In the Abyss Squad, no one disobeys her. Hubert, how could he dare? It's surprising, I admit, but there's still no proof that Hikate had anything to do with Hubert's disappearance. Ever since that incident, Hubert has been targeted on purpose. There were so many signs.
Is everyone clear on the team assignments for this infiltration mission?
Yes, ma'am. In the camp, Hikate is giving out instructions. 2 rows of Black Gold operatives stand straight, eyes forward, expression serious. One question, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Why are all the others in teams of 3 or 4, and I'm alone?
I'm not obligated to answer that.
Yes, ma'am.
Prep yourselves for departure. Dismissed.
The operatives break formation, heading off in groups to gather gear or discuss strategies. Only Hubert walks alone toward the dorms, dragging his feet. Seeing this, Saul catches up to him. What's going on? I don't know. Could be a mission requirement? Could it be retaliation? The 2 mutter under their breath, not noticing Hikate walking right past them. She gives no sign of having heard anything. Her pace never falters. Her eyes remain fixed directly ahead as she walks into her ops room. Watching her go, Saul pats Hubert on the shoulder. Just be careful, alright?
Keep up. We've only done 20 kilometers. Just about halfway.
A team from Black Gold is silently trekking through mountainous terrain, each person carrying a heavy pack. Hikate leads at the front. Even her face is drenched in sweat from the long, grueling hike.
If anyone falls behind, it's double training when we return.
No one says a word. They march in sync, focused entirely on conserving breath. Hubert and Saul are at the rear. At a bend in the trail, Saul stops Hubert. Give me 5 kilos of your load. Hubert's face is pale. Sweat, cold or hot, it's hard to tell, pours from his forehead. He takes a few seconds to catch his breath before replying. Thanks, but no. Everyone else is carrying 20 kilos. You've got 30. She's singling you out. Don't push yourself. Come on, quick, before they notice. Hubert pats Saul's shoulder, breaks off a tree branch to use as a walking stick, and continues climbing.
Wow.
Dangerous missions, harsh training, there's been a lot of this. And all of it started after Hubert took down Hikate in front of everyone. I I choose to believe that's not a coincidence. Hikate is taking revenge. I admit, it sounds pretty convincing, but we still don't have any proof. Hubert's just missing. We do! What? You mentioned the person who killed Hubert just now. They only left together. The factory owner didn't see Hubert actually get shot. Regardless, that bald guy with the scar named Stone. That bald guy with the scar is named Stone. I know where he is.
Bald. Anyways. Bullet holes never heal. Huh.
Nightfall. At a forest camp in Kimona, the commander, Mikyo, and Kuro observe quietly from the camp's perimeter.
Are we really going in? Black Gold's camps aren't exactly easy to break into. What's to be afraid of? Worst case, we can still run. But are we even sure there will be clues here?
The client said Stone was transferred here. If we want to know what really happened that day, he's the only one who can tell us.
There's no other way? Unless you want to go ask Hikate.
We don't have to clash head on. Ideally, we'll find something in his quarters. Someone's coming. A burly man in a military uniform approaches the tent with two soldiers in tow. He stops at the entrance and signals for them to stay outside. Under the glow of the camp lights, the three clearly see a long scar running down his exposed right eye.
Is that him?
Not sure. Too much is hidden by the helmet and mask. Keep watching. The tent has no windows. The entrance flap is lowered, blocking all light and sound from inside. After a while, the man emerges with another similarly dressed Special Forces soldier, whose appearance is also entirely obscured by his mask and helmet.
Together, they head toward the woods.
Kuro turns to the commander and Mikyo, her eyes brimming with excitement. Follow them. Wait until they're far enough. Be fast. Don't alert the others. Kuro pats the pouch on her chest rig, where Mikyo just stuffed 2 more magazines.
Don't you worry. Well. Don't move.
After a coordinated ambush and a swift skirmish, the 2 men who exited the tent are subdued. Mikyo stands before them, hands on hips, chin raised high, projecting as much authority as she can muster to intimidate the 2 bound men.
The woman-like crisis.
Huh. The one with the scar on his face is the very man they're looking for, Stone. He scoffs with disdain.
I said don't move!
She slams the rifle buttstock into Stone's back. The burly man stumbles forward, gritting his teeth to suppress a groan. Oof. Who are you? What do you want? The other subdued Black Gold operative remained still, offering no resistance since his hands got tied behind his back. A month ago, at the weapon factory in Northridge, what was Black Gold doing there? Black Gold was ordered to destroy an illegal factory. Who in the Dark Zone dares question that? That's all? What are you implying? Mikyo and Kuro stand on either side of the commander, rifles in hand, exerting pressure on the captives. Mikyo raises her weapon again and walks over to the masked operative, ready to rough him up a bit. Suddenly, the supposedly restrained operative breaks free, catching Mikyo off guard and grabbing for her gun. In a split second, the rifle is wrested from Mikyo's hand, but she doesn't let go. Instead, she crashes into the kneeling man, driving her elbow into the back of his neck and rolling back to gain distance. The Black Gold operative, still bound at the feet, stumbles from the blow and topples sideways. Despite the fall, his training kicks in. He doesn't try to get up. Instead, lying prone, He turns the rifle toward the commander. Clank. As the two scuffle, a rectangular metal object falls from the operative's pocket and clinks against a nearby rock. Don't move! The standoff holds in the clearing, with the commander and Kuro aiming at the two downed operatives.
I suggest you don't do anything rash. You know by now how a head-on fight with us ends.
Though ambushed, the two men remember how quickly they were taken down. Embarrassment flickers across their faces.
What's this? What's this? A dog tag?
She picks up the fallen object, an ID tag common in the dark zone. The engraved name is obscured by a bullet hole.
T-H something S?
Hubert!
Hubert!
Recalling the empty dog chain buried outside the factory, the trio share a shocking realization. Miguel steps forward. The operative turns the gun toward her. Stop!
Stop! Stop right there! Stop, you vile animal!
Miguel ignores the threat, reaching out to remove his headgear. Click. The operative freezes. The gun is empty. Miguel pulls off the mask, revealing a head of red curls.
It's really you!
Helpless, Hubert hurls the useless weapon to the ground in frustration. Who the hell are you people? The commander glances at Stone, who is still tied up nearby. Come with me. I've got some questions for you.
What's going on here?
A client? Still unsure of Stone's role in all this, the commander decides to speak to Hubert privately and explain the circumstances. Yes, I'm Hubert. This is all a misunderstanding. Hubert hesitates, not sure if he should continue. Your friend went through hell to find you. You owe him an explanation. The dog tag, now returned to him, rests in his palm. Hubert gazes at the bullet hole and sighs. Alright, even if it's a bit early, it doesn't matter anymore. I wasn't assassinated. I was transferred here for a covert mission. The mission's over now. You misunderstood, Hikate.
She was training him. Because he's a special boy.
With the mission completed, the Black Gold operatives returned to the camp for a debrief and an operation review.
Both squads hit their objectives. Hubert!
Hubert, who is seated among the group with his head hanging, jumps to attention. Ma'am.
You were 1 minute and 20 seconds late. Explain.
Ma'am, I went to sabotage the power grid as planned, but enemy numbers exceeded expectations. It took more time to clean them out.
What do you think was the problem?
There were too many enemies. I needed more time.
So, personal incompetence?
No, I neutralized 8 enemies alone in just 1 minute and 20 seconds. And the system was already down when I arrived. My objective served no purpose. I questioned the operation plan. Hikate, who is standing sideways to study the tactical map, tilts her head in his outburst.
Reflect on this. Submit a written report tomorrow. Dismissed.
Everyone rises and leaves the stifling ops room. Saul bumps shoulders with Hubert as he passes, telling him to quickly make himself scarce. But Hubert doesn't budge. He keeps staring at Hikate. Saul sighs and leaves with the others. Soon, only Hikate and Hubert remain in the room.
What is it?
Ma'am, I don't know how to write the report. He clenches his fists, veins pulsing from his forehead, but still he doesn't dare step out of line.
Your mission was to cut power, not follow a set route to the generator room. When you saw the original plan was too difficult, you had at least 2 alternate ways to achieve the same result within the time limit. But you failed but you failed to improvise. You ignored the objective and lacked strategic awareness. Are you brainless?
Finally turning around, Hekate peers over her glasses and coldly scrutinizes the agitated rookie standing before her. Hubert looks away in shame. He turns to exit the room, but stops hesitantly at the door. Since I didn't complete my mission, who sabotaged the system? Hekate raises an eyebrow and marks a red circle on the map. That was your position.
Plan B.
I'll write the report. Hubert says curtly. As he steps through the door, Hekate calls out to stop him.
Hubert! If you want to advance further, you'll need to prove yourself to me. Alright, Hubert, prove yourself. Ah, no, purple heart.
At the foot of the mountain, the Black Gold team finishes a 40-kilometer march while carrying heavy loads. Having earned a short break, they dump their heavy packs in a pile under a tree. Having been subjected to tougher training than the rest of the team, Hubert slumps down to the ground next to the pile of packs and opens a bottle of water while trying to catch his breath. Hey, fetch a spare battery from the captain's pack. Hubert drags himself off the floor with resignation and picks up Hekate's pack.
Oh?
He hefts it, then grabs another for comparison. What's with that look on your face? Hubert puts down Hekate's pack and unbuckles it, rummaging through its contents. What is this? A cast iron block, 10 kilos. Hubert holds out the heavy black hunk of metal that he just pulled out of Hekate's pack in disbelief. Are you crazy? You stashed your own load in the captain's pack? Even if she gives you hell, you need to stay calm. Don't throw yourself at the knife like this. What's the problem? Hurry up! The operative in the distance shouts impatiently. Hubert stuffs the iron block back into the pack, retrieves the spare battery, and hands it to Saul. Give it to her. Saul grumbles as he goes. Hubert puts the pack back where it was, then looks toward Hekate. She's standing tall, instructing two teammates, unlike everyone else lying sprawled on the ground around her. Her posture betrays no trace of fatigue. Hubert straightens up subconsciously, adjusts his uniform, and walks over. Ma'am. So, Hekate has actually been training you and setting you up for promotion? Yes. Well, that's a surprise. I guess it's more believable than her trying to kill you out of spite. Sounds like you know her well. We met once or twice. After the Northridge mission, I left the team to take on this classified operation. Can you promise me something? Go on. My promotion to squad leader will be announced tomorrow morning. My friend will know then. Until then, I'd appreciate your silence. I'll explain it to him myself. Alright. Hubert rubs the bullet hole on the dog tag, feeling the dent on the surface. He sighs. Everything identifying me was supposed to be destroyed, like the buried stuff you saw. It's also why Stone shot my dog tag. But I couldn't bear to leave it behind, so I took it with me. I didn't expect you to track me down and chase me all this way. I'm still nowhere near as good as her. He smiles wanly. He smiles wanly. Wanly? He smiles wanly. There is no resentment on his youthful face. but his eyes are heavy with a profound sense of helplessness.
Mood.
No matter how hard we try to catch up to her, the captain's always ahead. We're already giving it our all just to avoid falling behind. The commander doesn't know what to say. They simply pat Hubert on the shoulder. Come on, the others are still waiting. At least, be glad she's not your enemy.
Yeah, that's the whole story. Do I want to do the EX versions of these missions? I mean, there's only 2 left. I got almost all of them. But the Hikate one, oh god. I don't think I can do that tonight. And then for this one, I think I have to make a specific party for this one. The Hikate one's also pretty, like, tough on my brain. So, like, can I just, like, look at the story without, or, can I look at the cutscene for this again? Let me see if I can. I'll mess around with it for a bit. Are those the story? Oh wait. Okay, I think maybe those are the things. New Blade Chronicles. Oh wait, this is just descriptions. Oh, might as well read these then, since I couldn't read the cutscenes. Oh well. New Blade. A tiny medical kit. This medkit looks very familiar. You seem to recall seeing it many times at Evita's. Most people brought something... Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll just do some reading now. Most people brought something that ended up saving their lives from Evita when they first came to the Dark Zone. When they first came to the Dark Zone. First aid kits, painkillers, sets of surgical tools, medical supplies are just like weapons. You get what you pay for, right? This medkit is so tidy and well maintained. It looks as if it had never been used. That's the sign of a good doctor. And then what's this? A garbled audio recording of locals murmuring and fragmented conversation. Those fell for it. They're all gone. It doesn't matter if it's Corin? It doesn't matter if it's Corin or Tavera. None of them are any good. They've all got their eyes on us. Isn't there anyone decent left? That doctor. Her? Ha ha ha. Ha ha. If you ask me. Ha ha ha. If you ask me. You should be careful too that Evita isn't exactly end of recording. Oh. An old compass. It is not for military use. It is not very accurate. Even though it has been carefully preserved, the paint on the outer shell has peeled off. If this is a keepsake carried by someone famous, it may fetch a pretty price on the market. But no matter how you look at it, it is just an ordinary thing. You wonder whose hands has held it, and to what place it. You wonder whose hands had held it, and to what place it had guided them. Huh. Well, I guess I can look at the cutscenes again, but oh well. Maybe if I just, like, clear the cache, but like, I don't want to do that. Let's look at these. New Blade Chronicles 2. A worn ancient gold coin. Most currencies are made of hard-wearing materials, but this one is simply too ancient. Worn down by the passage of time, the patterns and inscriptions on the gold coin have faded. Its edges are chipped and imperfect. Doss often tosses and catches the ancient coin, as if trying to grasp something through it. And when you hold it in your hand, what do you feel? The lure of power? The echoes of history? Or simply, this thing must be worth a fortune. A dried rose. People say this valley used to be a hub hub for the flower trade. Many have heard Dawes' floral business, which is said to revolve mainly around romantic roses. Romantic roses. There must be a massive market for flowers in Kimona for the Antonio family's trade to have grown so large. And maybe for funeral services? Oh well. Though the exchange of flowers and plants, along with some well-placed connections, they've come close to controlling the entire valley. If given a chance, wants to really take a stroll through his flower fields. Huh. A box of 5.56 or 5.56? Oh, whatever. A box of 5.56 by 45 millimeters M955 armor pierce M955 or M955 M955 armor piercing rounds. When venturing into the dark zone, weapons and ammunition are absolute necessities. Who could refuse good bullets? Penetration, accuracy, and of course, cost effectiveness. All are key factors to consider. As for this particular batch, it seems to have been specially prepared for someone's beloved firearm. Will you claim it for yourself, or leave it for this rare friend? Either choice would be understandable. But if it were the commander making the decision... Huh. Alright, let's get out there. Let's see what we got here. I might try this again later, but off stream, or if I feel like it, I might do it on stream again. Next week, we'll see. The event ends in 1 week though, so it's coming to a close soon. Alright, New Blade Chronicles 3. A well-maintained carabiner. Anyone familiar with Fakante knows that this carabiner is her treasured possession. Everyone carries secrets from their past, but Fakante has never tried to hide hers. Climbing and mountaineering are both her passions, and her personal badge of honor. Grasping every opportunity tightly, and climbing tirelessly upward. That's just who she is. Huh. A hand-drawn map of the Dark Zone. This map has seen some years. Though the paper remains intact, it has been altered multiple times with the markings in different colors. In Kimona, both Black Gold Universal and the White Wolf Squad have their own forces entrenched in the Dark Zone. These territories have changed hands many times, with those in power sometimes engaging in fierce conflict, sometimes forming uneasy alliances. Until the very last moment, no one can predict how many more times the name of the owner on this map will be rewritten. Oh, last one. Hey. A damaged dog tag. This military dog tag has been severely damaged, pierced by bullet holes. Its inscription is barely legible. Normally, a small metal plate like this would contain essential details about its owner. Name, blood type, service number, and even their hometown, all condensed into just a few short lines. The design and materials seem strangely familiar. You must have seen something like it before. Huh. Alright, a little bit. Let's terminate that. I'll take a look at the shop.
指揮官様、先にお食事？お風呂？
Or
それとも
would you like to go shopping?
お買い物はいかが？
Alright. Oh, I don't have enough to buy out the furniture yet. I'll just do that next time. Alright. Oh, hey, alien. Well, let me get rewards. Hey. Hey, Persica. Alright, that's it. I'm about to hit the 3-hour mark. Yeah, this is good time to stop. Anyways, good night, goodbye.
Good night, goodbye.